Radiologists here at Metro Health have the impossible job of looking through thousands of images every single day to figure out if someone has cancer. When it comes to breast cancer specifically, think about it like an onion, where radiologists have to go in and look at every single individual layer to figure out if someone has a certain type of breast cancer. But now there's new technology to help the doctors behind the computer.
We're standing in the middle of Lakeshore Drive here in Saugatuck Township, which is close to all traffic for safety concerns. And for good reason. Check out this growing sinkhole in the middle of the road. Give you some perspective, this started the size of a manhole cover, and in a few days you could probably fit an entire car down there. And that sinkhole embodies a growing concern for local municipalities and how they plan on tackling the growing erosion problem.
Hey.
Good God.
The only way to get through this is with help.
She's gone.
Jeff Kimbrell has owned this paint shop for 3 decades.
It hurts. But I thank God I'm still alive and standing.
Jeff first got a phone call about smoke and rushed back in paint clothes and all.
We heard the crackling and we saw the smoke, but we didn't see any flames.
By the time the fire department arrived, the garage attached to Jeff's shop had erupted in flames.
The challenge is that we had a well-developed fire by the time we arrived.
Deputy Chief Todd Vanderwall says it spread to 2 next-door buildings, a club with upstairs apartments, along with a detailing business. It took 50 firefighters working for 2 straight hours to control this fire.
I can do the math for you. That's a lot of water.
Even though they tried, they couldn't save any of the buildings.
Very heartbroken, very heartbroken. Just trying to hold my tears in.
The business, gone.
Yeah, you cold?
His support, still standing.
It's warm.
It's warm blanket, ain't it?
Short tag, fight through.
This is a wrestling match.
Roll your wrist out, get under the arms. Leg hooks are good.
The way 13-year-old Max Bakowski experiences it. 100% blind from birth because of a rare genetic condition, Max wrestles entirely by feel and loves every minute of it.
Hand, fight, hand.
It was his math teacher's idea for him to join the team. That math teacher happens to be head coach Mark Boersma.
Cross space.
Wrestling was just something else you could actually do. Compared to any other sport, you don't have to be seeing things to wrestle. You can do it all by feel, which is really cool.
I agreed to try it out, and I really like it. Like, it's been hard sometimes, but I haven't even really thought once of quitting.
Max's mom, Kelly, is on board too.
It's a little surreal, just because it wasn't really something I ever envisioned him doing.
She never knew her son could do this.
1, 2, 3, Max!
It's hard
Hello, neighbors.
to say hello when everyone is inside.
Hey, John.
But it becomes easy when you have music.
Been working so hard, I'm watching my car.
To bring people together.
I enjoy music. I enjoy playing music.
When Gary Saronin decided to have a quarantine concert on his deck in Walker, he went door to door
Yeah, definitely.
with a flyer in hand.
Just to let them know that I was going to do it, and if it got too loud, they could text me and tell me.
But no complaints from this audience.
Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. 1, 2.
The biggest part about belonging is being part of something bigger than yourself. There are a lot of parts to a marching band.
Band is basically a huge family.
And it's here with the Sparta Marching Band where Aaron Van Kampen belongs.
Shane and Emily first noticed at 2 months old that their daughter was weak. She couldn't roll on her side, so they planned to visit a doctor.
I don't even think they made it to one appointment, and then we ended up in the hospital with her not breathing.
A couple of months later, doctors diagnosed Sienna with a genetic disorder called spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA. Soon after, she began taking a drug called Spinraza, given through a needle in her spine every 4 months. It slowly helped her accomplish the big milestones the smallest of babies should make. Waiting is always hard.
Time's going so slow.
Especially when you're looking for a car you've never seen before.
Oh, I'm looking up, down.
Barbara Brown is keeping her eyes out for a 4-door Chevy.
This could be it.
And with each passing car is a false alarm.
Oh, darn it. I was hoping.
Barbara lives with multiple disabilities, including little cartilage between the discs in her back, making it hard to get around. And a car is crucial for her to get to her many doctor's appointments. It takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
It's a big job.
And it comes every spring.
Very busy time.
This year is different for Jim Martin, though.
This week it's been real slow. But I think we had more customers already today than we had all day yesterday.
These loyal customers even prompted an early opening.
Big reason we opened is I had people calling me. They wanted potatoes and stuff. And Myers was out.
Everything in Martin's sugar bush is Michigan grown, if not by Jim, then by other nearby farmers.
We're out here working on the farm doing things. Got the greenhouse going.